This week on Team 200.
We just got a big chocolate bear down. Red Moon, Saskatchewan, bear hunt and do it yourself. This is what it's all about. He's down. Woo! Moon guide, it's on, and we had bears all over us all day. Incredible. Woo! Big Alberta bulls. We got him, he's right there. It's the Red Moon. That thing is amazing.
Team 200 is presented by Moon Guide. Plan your best hunt.
All right. Got him.
If you want to hunt the biggest animals in North America, you'll need to cross the border into Canada, known to produce some of the biggest whitetails. Canada is the premier destination for moose hunting, bear hunting, and more.
What do you think about that? That is a giant.
On Team 200, we have featured world-class hunts. And this week will be no different. Coming up next.
I'm Clay Charlton here in Alberta, Canada, owner-operator Take-Em Outfitters. Started this in 2007 and from a hole in the ground and built it up to what we are today. I specialize in waterfowl, black bear, world-class whitetail. First animal I killed was a whitetail deer here in Alberta. I've managed to harvest several whitetail in the 200 class range and multiples in the 180s, 190s. I've hunted from one end of the world to the other, Spain, New Zealand, Yukon, and yeah, but we love chasing big whitetails.
Thought I'd just give you a little what I like to use in the field. Arrows made by Black Eagle. Phenomenal. I run Luminoc on just about everything I shoot. Of course, that just helps with shot placement. You know, how long you got to give them. You've traced that arrow right into your animal. I think it's a must. And these RX5 Hoyts, I don't know if they get any better. So, look forward to bringing you some action down the road.
Going forward into this 2021 season, we got a couple of big whitetails in mind, and then we're after big bull elk, and of course, we love chasing those spring big black bears.
Out in the middle of nowhere here, Saskatchewan. This is bear country paradise.
Northern Saskatchewan, she's a do-it-yourself. Load up, load to camp, head up there, all your bait in hand. We got 10-day margin to get this bear done. We get up there, we throw them baits in there, run cameras every day.
Oh, but look at this track, buddy. Holy!
The class of bears that we're seeing up there are prehistoric, old. Age matters. And these bears come in from anywhere and they've never seen human. They have no fear. I mean, literally.
Hit him. Where's the stick? Ha! Ha! We got bears all over the bait. We got a big color in here and a big black. They just showed up yesterday and we're gonna go get set up. It's 2 o'clock. Let's go and get in.
We got our baits out on day one, and then 30 hours later, we had a big chocolate show up on camera.
coming on here. This actually starting today. So, and hopefully we have an encounter with a real nice chocolate bear we're looking for. So. I think he wants one too. It's kind of like watching TV. We've been seeing a lot of great bears. We got a great blonde on video yesterday, just not quite big enough. The red moon's coming in on us, so we're all set up here and gonna give her a full day of waiting for some bears here in the middle of nowhere, Saskatchewan.
Coming up next.
We just got a big chocolate bear down.
Team 200 is brought to you by Osseo Gear, nature's most lethal camouflage. By Whitetail Institute, research equals results. Hoyt, get serious, get Hoyt. Ozonics, undetectable, undeniable. Lone Wolf Custom Gear, the innovator of mobile hunting. Quiet Cat, all-terrain, all-electric. Pope and Young, preserve, promote, protect. And by Black Eagle Arrows.
Would you like to hold more deer in your food plots throughout the fall and winter? Look no further than the Whitetail Institute's Beets and Greens. This proprietary blend of turnips, sugar beets, radishes, and forage brassicas are designed to work together, attracting and holding more deer while providing massive tonnage throughout the fall and winter. Beets and Greens establish rapidly, are great for late season feeding, and can actually boost herd health during harsh winter conditions. Remember, research equals results with the Whitetail Institute. Enjoy your best hunting ever with Imperial Beets and Greens.
This segment is brought to you by Luminoc. Light 'em up. Clay Charlton, owner of Take-Em Outfitters, has been bear hunting deep in the Saskatchewan wilderness. Waiting on a big colored bear he has pictures of, and passing on a few younger bears. Clay finally gets his opportunity and comes to full draw.
Just got a big colored bear here in Saskatchewan. Oh man, we've been sitting our butts off here in the last couple days. Red moon, Saskatchewan, bear hunting, do it yourself. This is what it's all about. He's down. That moan, that's what you want to hear when you're hunting bears. Man, we've been sitting and we've been putting on a pile of time on this, being real selective, and we're starting to get down on the days. We got some bad weather coming, so this is one heck of a nice, beautiful bear.
Whoa, that's what it's about right there. This beautiful chocolate, we had him on camera for the last 3 days, and finally tonight I was like, yeah, it's time to pull the pin on such a beautiful animal. Moon guide is on as of today, and we had bears all over us all day. Incredible. Anyways, big chocolate down, and these deep impacts, wow. First animal I've ever shot with him, and he didn't go 25 yards at best. So can't thank everybody enough, my wife, my family, for letting me allow me to go to enjoy myself up here for the last 20 years. So stay with us.
Oh, filming, yeah. This season on my elk especially, rookie move on my part, and got out there, left my cameras in the house, took them out when she was -3 outside. Next thing you know, everything froze up on my lenses and whatnot. We got an elk on the ground, but the footage, well, let's just say it wasn't there.
Yeah. Woo! I can't believe day 2. Big Alberta.
With little experience behind the camera and virtually none self-filming, Clay learned firsthand how hard capturing your own hunts on camera can be. But for his first season with Team 200, it's obvious that Clay's passion for hunting will carry right over to his camera work in the very near future.
I must say to everybody out there watching, You know, I've been an outfitter here in Alberta for the last 15, 16 years, and I hunt for a living, and it's what I do. And these big animals up here in Canada, if you can, I highly recommend a fixed blade arrow. Those mechanicals got a place, but not in this style of hunting. You want a fixed blade, go through these bones, get in there and get the job done. So, but yeah, wow. Big Alberta, rut bull, and I couldn't be more tickled to death. Day 2, and now the work begins. So get this thing out, unbelievably good eating.
Coming up next, Clay connects on 2 huge bucks. Don't miss it, right here on Team 200. Optics for Team 200 are provided by Athlon Optics. See their complete line of sharp, tight, and priced just right binoculars, rangefinders, rifle scopes, and spotting scopes at athlonoptics.com.
30+ peak estrus this morning, walked into the tree.
Why are raw frozen scents better? No decomposition. The biggest advantage of raw frozen scents is that they freeze the deer urine and they keep it smelling like real deer in the woods. Deer urine has living organisms in it, so freezing is the only way to keep it fresh and real.
This morning, I'd elected to use the 30 peak estrus, and he followed me right to the base of the tree.
When raw was tested on scent wicks, side by side with another leading scent brand, the average amount of time spent by multiple bucks was 266 seconds versus only 5 seconds for the leading brand.
Look what I got laying right down here in front of the decoy. Frozen in the bottle. I poured out about half of it.
Just a crazy looking old buck.
This segment is brought to you by Hoyt. Get serious, get Hoyt.
This is how we retrieve big deer out of the bush right here.
This area that I live in Alberta, the genetics for these whitetail are just absolutely incredible. The mass is, well, it's world class, speaks for itself. You know, these whitetails have scored multiple deer every year in that 220, 230 class. Our clients, they get on these deer, 190s, 200-inch class whitetails. Genetics in this area, second to none.
Brother-in-law and dedicated Moon Guide follower Jeremy Chiquette has killed 2 giants back-to-back years on the Red Moon. A 206 in 2020 and 187-inch in 2021. Both within 2 minutes of the Red Moon.
Some guys just have all the luck, you know? Some guys catch all the big fish. Some guys kill birds every day. You know, big moose, big elk, big whitetail for all my customers. Killing them for me, I just wish I could donate some time for that.
This is what dreams are made out of right here. Alberta Rockstar. Take-Em outfitters. Early season, 300+ pound buck on the ground. What an absolute mammoth of a whitetail.
Wow, this is something you don't get every day when you're walking out presents with a deer of this caliber. The man, the legend.
Clay finally got the opportunity to hunt the northern Alberta archery season and released an arrow into a big buck named Splittails. Although he didn't capture the hunt on video, he was able to follow the blood trail with some of his closest friends and family.
Hey Benny, what do you see out there, bud?
See big man.
Ooh.
See big.
All right, let's go find a buck.
When he came out, I had completely forgot to set my camera onto manual, and the shot was taken, but we got a giant on the ground.
Ben, our arrow's right here. We broke off inside him. Luminox. Tell you what, I wouldn't hunt without him. Got good blood here. Let's keep going. Woo! Give me 5, buddy. Boom! Wow. Yeah, he's stiff. Wow. Wow. what a deer. An Alberta toad. Hey Ben, what do you think? Pops, what do you think?
He's a good one.
He's everything what you said he was. The new RX5 Hoyt. First animal I killed with it. These deep impact Black Eagle arrows. I'll tell you what, this is a stout arrow. We've got wicked penetration. That's a chunk of bone right there on the trail. That's incredible. Wow. Look at that deer, boys. Alberta. It happened to me last night. A dream hunt. Beautiful buck. We call it split tails. You know, northern Alberta just has some incredible hunting out here, and the proof's right here. This big Alberta whitetail, mature animal, probably 7-year-old deer, came out last night, gave me the opportunity I was looking for, and the RX5, I sent it, and radical archery, broadheads. It did a number on this deer. We found a bone fragment this big.
This segment is brought to you by Banks Outdoors, hunting blinds, deer feeders, and watering systems. For over 2 decades, the Moon Guide has been the #1 rated tool for serious hunters, telling you when giant whitetails will move and where you need to hunt. Now, you can accurately predict the best days and times to catch a big buck moving during daylight with the Deer Hunter's Moon Guide. Are you tired of hunting nocturnal trail camera bucks? Do you ever wonder why some bucks only show up during daylight on certain days each year? The Deer Hunter's Moon Guide is here to help, and it's unlike any other lunar tool you've ever seen. For effective preseason scouting, scheduling time off work, planning out-of-state hunts, and increasing your overall hunting success, simply check the Moon Guide's calendar to find the best days, times, and hunting locations to catch a mature deer on his feet during daylight hours. The Moon Guide is now available as a mobile app too, giving you exclusive tips from the pros, local weather, the rut guide, exclusive discounts, and the deadly red moon data. Plan your best hunt at moonguide.com. Team 200 is brought to you by Moon Guide. Plan your best hunt. Raw frozen scents, 53 times more effective. Whitetails Unlimited, working for an American tradition. Luminoc, light 'em up. Athlon Optics, ridiculously good optics. Banks Outdoors, hunting blinds, deer feeders, and watering systems. And by Radical Archery Designs, proudly made in America. Clay Charlton from Take-Em Outfitters is heading north into the Saskatchewan bush. It's the last red moon week of November. With fresh snow and temperatures dropping, combined with the red moon, Clay knows his best chances are now.
Day one, run through all our cameras, and old Candy Cane only like to come in every couple of weeks, and that red moon said we needed to be in there. We got in, we set up on him. On the first day we didn't see Candy Cane on camera, and but we knew he was in the area, so we put our time in there. We seen multiple bucks that day.
Yesterday was an awesome day. We seen 7-8 bucks. We seen a 150 class deer, but we're waiting on a big buck. We're gonna give her some time here again today and see what we can do, but the bucks are in full rut. We're in the middle of northern Saskatchewan. Do it yourself, buy yourself kind of hunt. Stick with us. Man, we just shot ourselves a big frickin' deer. Look right there. What do we got there? Woo, buddy! We got him, he's right there!
My first true giant out of Saskatchewan, and believe me, it's not as easy as one thinks, but with the right gear, you know, we wouldn't have been able to do what we did without the ozonics in the blind with us.
Look at this. Wow. But I'll tell you, look at these twisted tines. We've seen this in the cameras. What a deer. Look at the mass on this. Stickered right up. What a deer. It's been an unbelievable year this year for us. This is a very exceptional deer. It's the red moon. That thing is amazing. This deer has been MIA for, he's only about a once a month or show up for 2 days, maybe a day and a half, and he would disappear for another month. And I knew if we were gonna have a chance at this deer, we had to hit him at the end of this month because that's genuinely his cycle. And red moon come along and I lived in the blind, and he came back in at 3 o'clock yesterday and we dropped a hammer on an absolute wicked bush buck.
Closed captioning for Team 200 provided by Quiet Cat. No matter what you do in the woods, do it with complete stealth, and you will increase your chances for success with Quiet Cat. All terrain, all electric.
Hello, I just want to thank everybody. That's my wife, everybody lets me do this. My best friend here running camera, Chad, you're a rock star. Yeah, this is everything I wanted this year. This is a 183-inch whitetail in Alberta with my bow, and then I killed this in Saskatchewan. Talk about living a dream right there. Team 200, we got another one on the ground.